Hey, welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're uploading between 2 and 3 new videos each and every week. I don't want you to miss anything. Also, if you can, go visit everymandriver.com and sign up for our free monthly newsletter, because when you do, you'll get a link to download a free copy of our new car buying guide, the ultimate checklist for the Everyman Driver, free when you sign up for our monthly newsletter on everymandriver.com. Now, this week we're behind the wheel of the 2014 Honda Civic Si, which comes in 2 body types, a coupe and a sedan, and almost everything is identical regardless of which one you get. We have the 2-door coupe, which comes with high performance tires. Now, I gotta let you know, we did a 0 to 60 test earlier this week, 5 runs, and we did vary it a little bit. We have a 6-speed manual transmission, but we did some of those runs with traction control on and some without traction control on. So take a look at that on the Everyman Driver YouTube channel. This week we're going to talk about the ride and handling, cargo room and trunk space, back seat legroom and headroom, and a few more things along the way. So let's get started first by popping the hood. Regardless of which body style you go with on the Civic Si, you're looking at the same engine, a 2.4-liter inline 4-cylinder, made into that 6-speed manual transmission. This kicks out 205 horses, 174 pound-feet of torque. It is so fun to drive. You got to watch our 0 to 60 test from earlier this week. You'll see what I'm talking about with the driving excitement. The vehicle weighs around 3,000 pounds. The estimated fuel economy rating is 22 city, 31 highway, for a mixed driving number estimated at 25. We've been averaging a mixed driving this week in the low 20s, and I'm sure some of those low numbers have to do with our 0 to 60 test. By the way, the recommended fuel type in this vehicle, premium unleaded. Here's a look now at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom as I squeeze into the back seat. Can somebody who's 5'11" sit back here? Now, I think I've adjusted my seat a little too much. No, that looks okay. Oh, yeah. Headroom is super tight back here. I'm 5'11". As you can see from this camera angle here, this is where my seat position is for the most part in the front as the driver. I've got very little room. In fact, my knees are up against the back of the seat. It is tight back here. I don't feel comfortable whatsoever. It's a coupe. No surprises here. This is not a place for full-size adults. In fact, in this vehicle, you probably want to use this for extra storage. You do have a couple of cup holders in both side spots there. This does not come down, so there's no cup holders here in the middle. There is one space behind the passenger seat for some magazines. No old blank handles back here. There are only 2 up front for the driver and passenger. It's kind of weird that you would have one for the driver, because driver's hand should be 10 and 2 and not be hanging on to the old blank handle. Just an observation. So this is what it looks like in the back seat of the Honda Civic Si. You have 3 ways to open the trunk lid of the Si. There's a pull tab to the left of the driver's foot. There's also a button just underneath here. You got to feel for it a little bit. And you can press a button here on the key fob. We'll hold that one down. Boom, it opens up. Well, you kind of have to open up yourself. Now inside you have 11.7 cubic feet of volume in the coupe version, 12.5 cubic feet of volume in the sedan. But I brought my 2 colorful pieces of luggage to show you what that looks like. And I think you'll be surprised that I'm able to get this huge piece of luggage there and your overhead compartment sized piece of luggage right next to it. You can probably get one more of these smaller ones back here, but that's about it. The good thing is we have a 60/40 fold down back seat, so you can fold those down by pulling these levers right here. And when you fold that down, you can increase your cargo capacity quite a bit. And just below the floorboard, you have a spare tire and jack kit. When it comes to ride and handling, this is a fun car to drive. Gosh, so sporty. I don't know whether or not the high performance tires make a difference, because I haven't compared those versus just your regular all season tires, but Boy, I love these seats, extremely bolstered. I love the stitching on it, the red and black and the SI here on the back of the seat. Boy, the 6-speed manual transmission is fun as well. You know, I feel like I'm in the cockpit of a race car, going around corners, nice and low to the ground. We've got 18-inch wheels on our vehicle, of course, those high-performance tires. And boy, hugging the road. Love this. Overall cabin feel inside here, nice cockpit, I gotta tell you. You know, I've driven a number of the Civics in the past, and you know, you got your standard information display here in the front with real good digital readouts for the miles per hour, of course your gas and your digital clock there as well. And the main dial here in front of you for the instrument cluster is the tach, which makes sense because you're kind of in a high performance, kind of high performance. It feels like a high performance little sporty car. Now the center stack leaves something to be desired. Pretty standard, I think, for the most part. I do like the fact that the color display is tilted slightly away from the driver, although if you do have the sunroof open, there might be a bit of a glare. I have it open right now and I can see some glare on the screen, but that's okay. The climate controls are pretty straightforward, not a lot of frills on this one. And of course you have the leather wrapped steering wheel, shift knob, and all the auto controls on the steering wheel, which are great for setting your cruise control, audio information, as well as the Bluetooth hands-free, which is also all right here on the steering wheel. There's also a lane watch, which pops up here on your 7-inch display. So if you're turning right and hit that signal, you'll see the video over there, which is based on a camera mounted below the side mirror. So the beginning MSRP here on the 2014 Honda Civic Si, regardless of coupe or sedan body style, is around 23 grand and goes up to around 24.6. This one is especially stylish. I love this orange color. In fact, we received this on Halloween day. So I was driving around in this mini pumpkin. It was a lot of fun. It is worth a look and definitely a test drive. And keep in mind that you're going to get a lot of the same features you find on the sedan versus the coupe. So it really is a matter of preference. I would go for the sedan because I want a little bit more room in the back seat. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.